Hi guys, good morning. Hope you have not eaten breakfast because I'm going to teach you how to make meat pie in a sandwich maker in this easy recipe. You're gonna love it. But first off, these are the ingredients that you need to make your meat pie filling. You'll be needing the meat mince, you're needing small quantity of flour, which I'm mixing with water here, just to give that thick consistency. You will see what I'm going to use it for. Next, I'm going to chop my veggies. I'm going to start by scraping the skin of my potato. This skin scraper just makes it very easy. For this recipe, you just need one potato, which is enough. I've already scraped my carrots, but just to show you that it's the same thing. And I'm also going to be using half of this onions bulb. Now I'm going to chop it into smaller bits. Make sure they are very small, square pieces, so that it's going to fry deeply and you're going to have a very soft consistency. Now that I have my veggies nicely chopped, I'm now going to set my fry pan on low heat and add some vegetable oils. I'm going to start by frying my onions. I want it to release that aroma into the air and just fry it until it is very nice and crispy. Next, I'm going to be adding my meat mince in small quantities. I'm going to use my fork to really mash it and make sure that it really softens and it gets into the meat. Now note the difference in the color. Now what I am having is no more bright red, it is now dark brown, so that is the color you should be aiming for. Then next, I'm going to add my chopped veggies. I'm also going to fry them and make sure everything is well incorporated. Remember the flour mixture I mixed at the beginning. Now I'm adding it. This is just to make sure that the filling has a thick consistency so that it stays well in the middle of your dough. Now I'm going to cover it and allow this to steam for 10 minutes. While that is steaming, I'm going to prepare my dough. For the dough, I'm going to be needing 1 cup of flour. I'm going to be needing margarine and baking powder. In a clean bowl, I'm going to add baking soda, 1 teaspoon to my flour. Now this flour has to be sifted already, and I'm just going to add a pinch of salt. You don't want to add too much salt, you don't want it to be too salty. Then you're going to add your margarine and now work magic by using your fingers. Now guys, if you've gotten to this stage and you're enjoying this recipe, this is a good time to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Like this video so that other people are going to see it. And this is me just walking my way. By the way, my next video is going to be on how to use the same sandwich maker to make a cake. So you want to turn on post notifications so that you'll be the first to see it when the video drops. Now I'm just trying to mash it and make sure I form a dough. Now that I have my dough, I'm going to add very small quantity of water. You don't want to add too much water because you don't want it to be watery. You just want it to be thick enough for your dough. Now I'm going to oil my sandwich maker with vegetable oil. Make sure you are generous with this. By the way, I left my dough to rise for about 10 minutes. Now I'm going to take it and divide it into 2 equal parts, and I'm going to just roll away. Now the consistency I want is, I want this dough to be very flat as possible. If possible, aim for 1 centimeter. I don't know if that is possible, but just make sure it is very flat. I'm going to pick up this flattened dough and I'm going to place it in my sandwich maker. Now I'm going to be adding the filling that I made. I'm just going to put it into the 4 sections of the toasting machine. You don't want to overfill it so that it doesn't start overflowing, but you want to put enough that you are really going to have enough bites when you bite your meat pie. You know how it is now. You want to make sure that you have enough of that meat and enough of that filling when you take a bite in your meat pie. Now I'm going to roll the other half, because this is going to go on top to cover the meat pie. The same thing, make sure you roll till you get a very flat consistency. And this is done. I'm just going to lift it and place it on top of the half on the sandwich maker. Now this next step is very, very important. You want to make sure that you cut off all the excesses along the lines. You know, your sandwich maker usually makes whatever I produce is usually in squares, so you want to cut off all excess flours until what you have is, having a very square shape. You can close the toaster and still cut off the dough at the side of the sandwich maker. Now that is done, and I'm going to plug my sandwich maker. Now I know normally when your sandwich maker turns green, you know that it is ready, but because we are using very raw and fresh dough, we are not going to be doing that. We are going to be leaving this for a minimum of 10 minutes. Check at intervals. Sometimes you may need to go as much as 15 minutes. Now you can see my meat pie looking so sumptuous and ready to be consumed. Now this series is to make sure that even though you don't have an oven, you can still make delicious meals. I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and please let me know in the comment section, are you going to be trying this out? I hope you are able to recreate it for your children. Till then, bye.